You're welcome back to the show. Many thanks for staying with us. Now, in a report conducted by the NCCE on the perception of the public on the state of corruption, public accountability and environmental governance in Ghana, it was revealed that Ghanaians have limited knowledge on corruption, as 62.4% of them attributed the menace to just embezzlement and fraud. The respondents also alluded to the fact that majority of the corruption takes place by the roadside, as 60% have witnessed some form of corruption. Speaking to JoyNews, chairman of the NCCE, Josephine Nkrumah, said this finding calls for intensive public education to ensure the canker is eradicated.
Our work is pretty much cut out for us. There's a lot more we need to do to broaden our understanding of corruption, public accountability, and equally important, environmental governance. We had to conduct this survey because if we didn't conduct it, we wouldn't know how we would shape or tailor our civic education messages and our engagements with the public to address or fight public corruption, or to fight corruption, and then ask or demand for increased public accountability, and then ensure that citizenry understand the essence of environmental governance and its direct impact on their daily lives. So I would say that this study has been an eye-opener. Of course, some of the findings are quite similar to what has gone to previous findings that have been established, and so it basically goes to show that yes, the problem still exists, but we want to get to the point where corruption is not the norm, it is actually the exception. So that is what we are looking at, and we want to develop the mindset of the Ghanaian where corruption, when you hear of corruption or you see somebody engage in corruption, you have a natural reflex that rejects corruption. So that is the point we want to get to. And NCC, we have our work cut out for us, but equally, and our survey actually shows Ghanaians actually think that public education and they themselves have a role to play in eradicating corruption.
Now, though other surveys conducted show that the police service is the most corrupt, the findings also reveal that over 60% of the citizenry say their first point of call will be the police to report cases of corruption. Away from that,